Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us we have the Sangean MMR-88. It's an AM, FM, NOAA weather alert emergency radio. And we're going to perform a daytime medium wave band scan. It's currently 1:48 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. And let's talk about the radio. So right away you can see we got the clock there with the volume up and down, tuning up and down, power, sleep mode. We have a alarm feature, weather alert mode, band select button, and the preset button. Speaker here, which sounds fantastic. We have a flashlight on the left side, which is 4 modes. It has a high, low, SOS, and strobe. Over here on the right side, we have a headphone jack, USB out and USB in. The headphone jack there has FM stereo, by the way, which sounds fantastic on this radio. Up on top, we have a solar panel to keep this radio charged. Antenna, dynamo on the back, and on the bottom is a spot for a small, replaceable 18350 cell. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. What I want to show you real quick is you can change the FM stepping and the AM stepping by holding down the preset button. So hold down the preset button here. Comes up with the firmware code. Now it's flashing FM. You can change it from 100 kilohertz stepping to 50 kilohertz stepping. Real simply like that. And then here on the AM mode, you can change from 10 to 9K stepping. Hit preset to lock that in, and we're off to go. All right, so let's go ahead and turn it on. Press and hold. Let's go to the bottom of the band here. Our volume, and we'll tune away. So we can hear during the day.
Do whatever he wants. The idea that he could or a movie that doesn't like that. There can't have been a horror movie.
540 WAUK, like Jackson, Wisconsin.
Because it ended up surprising
an ESPN station.
Everyone. And it's been interesting to see his evolution because he never was doing much in the movies
sleep
as an
timer,
actor.
90 minutes.
Basically a television star and part of a comedic duo. And now he's a director who's making everyone go to the theater just because people want to see what he's making.
If you continue to press and hold this, that will go out. So you can have it where it's always on too.
Halloween reboot.
They're required by law to always act in your best interest. Call 866-CREATIVE or visit creativeplanning.com to learn more. Investment strategies recommended by Creative Planning are not assured of earning a profit or avoiding a loss in declining markets.
Have you racked up more than $10,000 in credit card debt?
Let's move around up.
Eruption, emolument salmon. There are smaller fish in this body of water. And so I think what you're going to see from Nadler and from other congressional
WILL in
is an
Illinois.
argument that says just because
NPR station.
the collusion dive
It's over 150 miles away.
Shark doesn't mean there aren't fish in the sea, and it's now our job to find them.
But how do they do that when there are Republicans who look at what happened yesterday, like Senator Lindsey Graham, who say, okay.
This here is a difficult station to get sometimes. This is WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan. I can hear just a little bit. I'm going to bring a loop in to see if it's effective. So I've got my Texan AM200 loop here. And we're going to see if we can get any kind of gain. Definitely affected by the loop. Very nice. Okay, next. This is 600 WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Bring the loop in again.
The American just, it didn't happen, okay, cool. Not after 2 years of absorption, daily absorption about how corrupted your election system is. You can't just forget it. The damage these people...
Huge difference. Wow, I love it. So always good to have one of those handy. Keep using that today. All right.
Industry. That's $500,000 going to just disappear. understand that they want Medicare for all, no more private insurance. Almost no country in the free world does that. For example, in Great Britain, which has like nationalized health care, they still have an insurance system. People who don't want to participate can pay, and they can have insurance.
Music on 640 is WMFN in Peatone, Illinois. I think it's like 75 miles away.
Grill, newly remodeled and reopened on the Mag Mile.
Experience makes a difference at Continental Toyota. From their large selection of vehicles to convenient service hours and on-site collision center. Experience Illinois' #1 Toyota certified dealer and the Continental Toyota difference. With Range Road and I-55 in Hodgkins and ContinentalToyota.com.
These are the...
$700. Sometimes you'll catch a signal from Ohio, but let's see if we can get it. That would be 300 miles away. Don't know if it'll work. We'll try to loop. Probably just a little too much for this small radio, but still cool for emergency radio. All these stations. All right, let's keep going.
Of thugs. In the end, this individual conducted investigation, came to a conclusion that ultimately cleared, as we just discussed, the president.
Chicago, Illinois.
Robert Mueller deserve better from the president than this kind of language and
Es una madre no se cansa de esperar. Ese es el lema. Y tendremos, pues como conferencistas, al padre Iván Cardona, tendremos a Clara Macías, al maestro Pepe González y a tenemos a Winston Castro y Antonio Otapia. Estará también el señor obispo Alberto y también el padre Luis Gutiérrez. Y para mayor información,
Often in just one visit. Call New Mail Medical today at 847-201-4077. That's 847-201-4077 or newmail.com. And
Coalition of the Benevolent Irrational. The good people doing good things for no good reason. Without you, democracy is not possible. With you, we got a chance. Thanks for being with us today. I'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to Tom Hartman.
Imagino los comentarios en la noche del funeral. Una hermana dijo,
WAIT, Crystal,
demasiado
Illinois.
emocional este muchacho. Un diácono de la iglesia agregó, poco fanático este muchacho. Otro de los líderes dijo, lo hubiéramos enviado.
So there's an interesting one. This is 870. It's usually WKAR in Michigan, East Lansing. This is the direction. Let's bring the loop in. See if we can pick it up. Just a hint. Crank up the volume. There you go, we can barely make it out, but it is possible. I think that's about 140 miles away. Yeah, big difference there on the loop. Awesome. Okay, let's bring it up some more here.
Takes quality care of their team members, then their sales, admin, and service techs.
Okay, this is WLS, Chicago, Illinois. High-pitch whine is from the camera. It's on all my radios. Okay, let's see, 920.
Nationally known, locally owned in Elm Grove, West Dallas, Muskego, and Pewaukee.
Milwaukee's new home for the Milwaukee Admirals. Bang, bang, bang! Anthony Richard will score at 18-13. This is the Big 920, WOKY, Milwaukee, and iHeart radio station.
Okay, there you go, got the call letters. This is the Big Badger.
Fox Sports trending.
Pretty cool.
Stormy Daniels has been arrested and charged in New York for attempting to extort more than $20 million from Nike by threatening to use his status to harm the company's reputation. Meanwhile, on the West Coast, Los Angeles prosecutors charged Avenatti in a separate federal case where he is accused of embezzling a...
Peter Nick Hanna says Avenatti is charged with bank and wire fraud. Mr. Avenatti obtained bank loans worth millions
940 WFAW for Atkinson, Wisconsin.
By submitting phony personal income tax returns and other false information to the lending bank. Avenatti was arrested in New York.
Campaign in 2016 and Russia. Attorney General William Barr reportedly knew that Mueller's investigation would not pursue obstruction of justice charges against President Trump 3 weeks ago.
What you know about scouting today. Comment on our Facebook page or tweet us at 1A.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm
Rita J, Madison, Wisconsin.
Federal prosecutors
bring the
in
loop
New
in,
York
see how much
and
game you
California
get.
are leveling bank and wire fraud charges against attorney Michael Avenatti, who represents Stormy Daniels in her case against President Donald Trump. At a press conference a short time ago, California U.S. Attorney Nick Hanna spoke to reporters about what led to Avenatti's arrest today.
The case is the result of 2 years of tax collection and investigation.
Now decided that Zion Williamson would not be the number. Yeah, I'm not sure where it's coming from. I mean, it'd be different if Zion had 5 points over the weekend. 20, more than 25 in each of the first 2 games. Right?
So 1,000 is WMVP, Chicago, Illinois.
I mean, 57 points. I'm not exactly sure what people are watching, but.
Well, do you know what it is with Bulls fans? Bulls fans see the fit of Ja. They say, we've got power forwards, and we want a point guard, which is true. The Bulls do need a point guard. But just like Portland learned in 1984, they had shooting guards and...
Taki krok może doprowadzić do nowych napięć na Bliskim Wschodzie.
WNBR,
rosyjskiej dyplomacji,
komentując decyzję amerykańskiego prezydenta, wyraziła obawę, że stanowisko...
That was very strong.
Something it's refused to do so far.
The Department of Transportation establishing a special committee to independently review the FAA's certification of the now grounded Boeing 737 MAX jetliner. Move comes 2 days before Transportation Secretary Chow is to appear on Capitol Hill. On Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 16. This is CBS News. Progressive Insurance.
Okay, this is a far one here. 1060. You can just hear some voices. WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan, 95 miles away. Okay, we'll bring the loop in. A tough station to bring in, but that did help. Okay, let's keep rolling along.
Only get it at the Home Depot. Today is the day for doing, with worry-free carpet and free installation.
This is WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
At the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. For license information, visit homedepot.com/license numbers.
Jeżeli na przykład rząd Stanów Zjednoczonych dojdzie do wniosku, że Polacy są polski rząd jest zbyt opieszały w oddawaniu mienia.
Okay, 11:10 music here, WMBI, Chicago, Illinois.
deeper the hole, the more damage you're going to cause, especially if you're driving around with low tire pressure.
We're talking about potholes, and if you're not careful,
WISN, Milwaukee,
they'll spring up out of
Wisconsin.
nowhere and bite you right in the keister.
We fix broken ball joints, broken control arms.
Faith and law. Mr. Brown, thank you for coming on the show. I have a great interest in what Corporate Chaplains of America is doing, and frankly, your ministry and that of our
WYLL, Chicago,
we're
Illinois.
both in the workplace. and we're looking to bring care and
And the
compassion
squirrel on
to
1180.
those who are in the
Hopefully there's
workplace.
music playing.
So tell us a little bit about...
There we go. Gotta cover up the speaker. That's the squirrel. 1180. I love it. Awesome. Alright, love getting that.
Radio, un duelo, la verdad es muy interesante entre la selección de Portugal y la selección de Serbia, porque Portugal viene de empatar en su partido anterior ante la selección de Ucrania y en estos momentos solamente tiene una unidad. De nueva cuenta, el partido es como local para los portugueses en el estadio del Benfica y ahora sí no pueden desaprovechar esta oportunidad de ir.
So if you notice, we have a charging status indicator here for the solar panel. It's taking a passive charge. In direct sunlight, that'll turn red, taking a faster charge. Of course, you saw the nice little amber side light on the LCD, which is really nice at night. Okay, let's move on. Going on to another Hispanic station, WKRS. Rockin, Illinois.
Yo creo que queda corto. O sea, está bien, bien. Bueno, lo hemos visto, Eric, parte del equipo de transmisión de Fox en español. Y está bastante gordito, Eric Morales.
825-5225.
WCLO,
Starts off this hour in Billings,
Janesville, Wisconsin.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm about right where I deserve, Dave. Thanks for taking my call.
Новые поступления в отделе постельного белья, постельные наборы, новых расцветок и рисунков и новые модели бамбуковых пледов. Только в течение ограниченного времени. При покупке от $100 и выше вы получаете в подарок...
WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin. 60 miles away. I think I'm just hearing it. So I can hear them. I bring the loop in again. So having one of these Texan AM200 passive loops is not a bad thing to invest in.
Determined this would not stand. Ackworth Police Detective Evan Wallace and his department used money from the Chaplain's Fund to buy Tony a new scooter. Jones says now he can keep his job and his apartment.
Yeah, I can see lots of freedom.
There you go. Huge improvement. Yeah, that's great. Those loops I think are like $28 or something. Worth the investment if you listen to medium wave AM a lot. So let's roll.
You know, so I don't think there's any sort of collusion to keep Colin Kaepernick out of the league. I think there's enough teams going like, either we have a quarterback or it's just too much and it's not that good.
Oh, nice. This one I don't get too often. This is 1290 WZTI. It's a music station out of Greenfield, Wisconsin. And we're hearing it without the loop. Nice.
Czego śmieją się Polacy? Przyjdź do Copernicus Center 6 kwietnia. Asy polskiego stand-upu będą w Chicago. Patrz, Sierociński i Lotek. Tego nie możesz przegapić.
WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois.
Kwietnia 8 wieczorem. Bilety Polamer, copernicuscenter.org oraz bilety.com.
A wiadomości sportowe przedstawi Zavala Grzebieta. 3 years, a corrupt, abusively biased media reports every day with hysteria,
WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
And a glee that they were going to impeach.
One thing I can say out, no matter what the circumstances. Describe the pothole then, how wide was it? Well, it was the manhole cover that was just on that flange, right?
1330 WNTA, Rockford, Illinois. There is another station there mixing a little bit. Okay.
FHA foreclosure, they have the right to come after you for deficit.
WLBK,
but in the history of FHA, they never have. They made a policy decision years ago on HUD loans to not chase deficits.
Okay.
So
that gives me a little comfort, but Mercy doesn't work.
Okay. Music on 1380 was WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois.
Also, that motivational moment is coming up at about 3:25.
Now we're on WGRB,
Got some
Chicago,
women in
Illinois.
traffic just ahead. If nobody has told you that I love you, let me be the first to tell you I love me some you.
Wake up with Sonia Blakey in the morning on Inspiration 1390.
I love it.
Music of power and praise.
It was a New Music Monday with the legendary Leanne Faye.
Okay. Okay, music on 1400 is WRJN, Racine, Wisconsin. Excuse me.
Is just so.
Cool.
It was at the top of the FBI. And you know, Brian, years ago, the Attorney General asked me to investigate the top of the FBI, and I did. It involved corruption. But it scares you.
1410 is WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
Can get out of whack and get off the rails and do what they've done here. But we've got to get...
Ну, вполне очевидная такая вещь, и много людей друг с другом переглядывались. Я думал, будет что-то похожее. Было пару людей, которые одели тоже яркие галстуки такие. Но в Нью-Йорке, как я думаю, говорю, ну...
50 years. I've never seen anything quite this bad last this long.
WROK,
It was a terrible
Rockford,
thing.
Illinois.
It needs to be investigated. He called on media organizations and news.
This is WCEV, Cicero, Illinois. Just barely picking that up. I think this is music station 1460 WJTI, West Allis, Wisconsin. Let's bring the loop in. See if we can't help it. There we go. Loop out of the way. Cool. That makes a difference. Over and over again. Alright. Let's go up to Iron Country next. 1490. So you got WGEZ. Iron Country is south, actually it's Beloit, Wisconsin. Not south, but regular Beloit, Wisconsin. Let's go with the 1500. Okay, 1500's got music. WPJX, Zion, Illinois. Okay, let's go to the next station. 1510. $14.20. There's a station here on 1520. Just bring the loop in. Yeah, not really getting a whole lot out of there. Okay, next.
Playing football, but he could be persuaded to hang him up and finally call it retirement if the money is right. That's just being a good agent. But in football, you know, outside of
1530, WCKG, Elmhurst, Illinois.
But once you have your mind made.
WGRB, Port Washington, Wisconsin. Nice. More music. Cool. Always nice to have the music stations. I think this is a country station on 1570. I don't have it logged. Yeah, it's definitely country on 1570. Okay, cool. If I can find that, I don't know if I had it written down somewhere else here. Got a couple log sheets here. Yeah, possibly Harvey, Illinois. Let's check that. If I can find it, I'll put a pop-up. If I can't, oh well. We'll keep rolling here. We're almost done here. 1580. Barely picking this up. Watertown, Wisconsin, WTTN. Still not bad for emergency radio. Love it.
Chill Mortgage today and get certified. Call 888-LOAN-200 or visit churchillmortgage.com. This is a paid advertisement.
Got our hazardous road robot. Lake County.
This is the Lake County Passage Highway Traffic Advisory Radio, operating on 1620 kHz AM.
Cool.
Prosecutors in New York, and you know that there were going to be hearings put on by Democrats.
WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin.
Find out what if there really was more.
Talking about politics. All right.
Updating one. Stop in now and get toilets starting at just $88.
1670 WOZN, Zone, Madison, Wisconsin.
Save yourself some time by ordering ahead at loadforpros.com, picking up your order in store. For your next job and every job.
And our last one.
Bases in Syria to strike at Israel. From across the border in Syria, Iran has launched drones into our airspace.
1690 WBON, Chicago, Illinois.
I'm Mike Morse.
There's nothing small about your bit.
That should be about it on that. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn this off here. Press and hold. Okay, off. And we got our time. Nice. So yeah, there we go. Let's do final thoughts. I really like this radio. I'm glad I took it back out of the box and started messing with it some. For an emergency radio, I'm really impressed with its performance on FM and AM and the NOAA weather band. It's fantastic for the price that you pay for the biggest thing I noticed is how rugged it feels. The plastics seem very strong, very, very robust. The ends are really strong here. I think this is some type of rubber coating here, but I think it's like solid. It's not like a coating, over plastic possibly. I think it's definitely semi-rigid material. But loving it though, just a well-made radio. Does everything I want it to do. I wish it had a bigger battery. That's the only thing I wish it had. But having it replaceable is good. So you could have extras of these little batteries. Just keep them charging on hand, and you can pop them in and out just like a normal, C battery, even though it's a little bit smaller in the C. But it's really neat to have. You could just in and out and not worry about it. In an emergency, you can always use your dynamo. So yeah, just a great emergency radio. If you want to support the channel, I have some links below to this radio. I think they even make a red one with the white backlight if you're into that. So I like the color choices. Yellow and red is perfect for a weather radio. You know exactly where it's at by its color. So yeah, great. So if you enjoyed the presentation of the medium wave daytime band scan, give it a big like. You guys are awesome. You guys. 2, if you enjoy Sangean products and you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon. I'm always on the lookout for new Sangean radios and ones I don't have in my collection. I'll buy them, review them, demo them, so you guys can get an understanding of what the radio can do, and then you can make a purchasing decision from that. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about this particular weather alert emergency radio. Would be something you'd put in your closet or have handy and ready to go in an emergency. I know I'm going to. This is definitely going to be used this summer. I have a lot of those desktop ones, but this is more portable. I'm liking this. So there we go. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care, and goodbye.